Man, right on, right on. Yes, I get a little live stream in right quick. I see Trill Talk hasn't started yet, so shout out to 7-8. K Hope, just gonna voice my opinion about certain things and shit. Like, man, that shit with the Chalo brothers and Canelo, that shit is just a fucking travesty and shit. And shout out to the Cali Enigma. You know, I did a live stream with him, a hangout with him. So shout out to Cali. Real talk. But I'm just keeping this shit real. I'm not feeling this shit with Canelo. I'm not feeling this shit with Manny Pacquiao. And it's funny that you get Manny Pacquiao's fans getting upset and irate because I'm just one of the very few that call Manny Pacquiao out on this bullshit. And motherfuckers just mad because I ain't sitting up here catering to Manny Pacquiao's groupie slash fake fans. Because why is the Nevada State Athletic Commission being so secretive about the drug testing for this fight when it should just be simple as hell, where it should be like, hey, we're using VADA, we're using USADA, or we're using this now. They're sitting up here sworn to secrecy. So obvious to me, there's something in the water. There is something in the water. And like I said before, I stand by what I say. I know Keith Thurman ain't gonna do it, but he should consider pulling out of this fight until, or at least hire a lawyer to make sure that there is some kind of random drug test. Manny Pacquiao has got away with this for years. The thing is, people just don't call him out on it because he is, under the, you know, complexion protection, the close enough. What's up, man? I'm just doing a quick live stream because I know Trill Talk is about to start, so I don't want to interfere with that, but I'm gonna just get a quick live stream in. Now, motherfuckers just mad because I'm just telling the truth about Manny Pacquiao because, like I said before, a lot of these motherfuckers on YouTube act like non-black fighters are off limits and they can't be criticized. Manny Pacquiao been doing this for years, trying to manipulate drug tests, trying to circumvent, trying to set up his own rules and shit. Like I say, I wouldn't be doing this video if it wasn't nothing in the if it wasn't something in the water, or should I say something in Manny Pacquiao's arms. Why is the Nevada State Athletic Commission being so secretive about this shit? Now, keep in mind, these were the same people that said the Nevada State Athletic Commission was crooked when it came to Floyd and the IV. So now all of a sudden they legit for Manny, right? This is what I don't understand. Why is there an issue with random drug tests? Why have there been conflicting reports? And Ellie Setback told a flat out lie yesterday, and he need to be called out for that video he put out where somebody in Manny Pacquiao's camp said that they were taking VADA, and come to find out they got a gag order. Why the fuck do they got a gag order about this fight? Now, if Keith Thurman taking something to make it an even playing field, then I'm all for it. But look, I'm not buying Manny Pacquiao and that religion shit. I don't buy that bullshit. I'm not talking about religion itself. I'm not buying Manny Pacquiao's religion bullshit. Manny Pacquiao told a flat out fucking lie when he lost to Floyd Mayweather. First he said he had surgery, then he said he never had surgery. This man got a history of fucking lying. Not to mention tricking with hookers and shit. But then nobody says anything. This man stay fucking lying. Motherfucker lie more. I mean for real. Stu stay fucking lying. Like I said, why is this drug testing shit a issue? I think that Keith Thurman should pull out of the fight until this shit gets settled. Why does this keep happening with Manny Pacquiao? He didn't have random drug tests for the fight with Horn. He didn't have he missed hella drug tests for the Adrian Broner fight. And the only reason why they started doing random drug tests for the Adrian Broner fight is because Adrian Broner started complaining about it. What's up? Keith Thurman need to pull out of the fight until this shit gets settled, or he need to threaten to pull out of this fight. Well, that's what I'm saying. Manny Pacquiao got to enter the dragon body and shit. He ain't looked like that in his other fights. Don't you remember what was the biggest issue with him and Floyd Mayweather? When he kept talking about he wanted he wanted a 15-day cushion and before the fight, and then he'll test immediately after the fight. You only have 48 hours to detect you only have 48 to 72 hours to detect PEDs. That's why it's called random drug testing. If you want a 15-day if you want a 15-day cushion and then talking about, well, you'll test directly, that shit already didn't win. And like I keep saying, the biggest thing that people keep forgetting in the Floyd Mayweather, his bogus lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather, why in the fuck did he tell Floyd Mayweather he had dropped the lawsuit if Floyd agreed to fight him without any random drug testing? Why did they keep asking Floyd to stop talking about random drug testing? Why did they ask Floyd, well, if Manny was to pop up dirty, what type of penalty would you want? But see, this is something that Manny Pacquiao sorry ass fans seem to forget. This is something that Teddy Atlas said out of his own mouth. Go look it up. It's on ESPN. See, these Filipinos, they don't want to talk about that, or these white supremacists that follow Manny Pacquiao. They just mad because I'm putting the truth out there about this motherfucker. A lot of these other motherfuckers won't call Manny Pacquiao out on his fuckery that he been doing for the longest. The man is a fucking liar. He's a fucking liar. And I'm going to that fight. And I am going to ask Manny Pacquiao if I can get close enough to him about this shit. I'm gonna ask Freddie Roach about it, and I'm gonna ask Boo Boy about it. I'm gonna ask anybody. And like I said, Ellie Setback put out a fake video talking about that somebody from Manny Pacquiao's camp told him that they are taking Vada for this fight, and come to find out that that's a fucking lie. So whoever that was that gave Ellie Setback that bogus ass information is a fucking lie. Go to Boxing Scene. Boxing Scene is already talking about this shit right now. Boxing Scene put an article up saying that now they got a gag order and they don't know who's doing the testing and who's being tested. So let me get this straight. I'm not allowed to talk about this shit. Oh, you're just a hater. You're just, man, fuck y'all, man. I ain't no hater. I'm a reporter. That's what I do. It's on Dante's channel. Dante put the story out. This is what Boxing Scene said / the Nevada State Athletic Commission. They don't know who is doing the testing and who's being tested. So put 2 and 2 together, everybody. And as far as as far as Jamal Charlo go, Jamal Charlo gonna have to make a decision, man. Do he want to pursue a Canelo fight, or he should just give up that belt? He should throw that shit in the garbage can. Like I said, what the fuck is a franchise champion? They just making up titles now. This man been like I said, this man been chasing Canelo for 5 motherfucking years. Obviously, Canelo don't want to fight the man, or Oscar don't want him to fight Charlo. Charlo is a serious threat to man. For real, what the fuck is a franchise champion? I've never heard of what the fuck is that? Man, the WBC is putting the fuckery to Jamal. That man should throw that. If I was Jamal Charlo, I would say, man, fuck your belt. Take this shit. Take this shit. Cause it ain't you. You won't give me a chance to fight for the belt. And like I said, while Canelo fucking around with Sergey Kovalev, I keep telling y'all that fight may backfire on him. That fight could backfire on him big time. Sergey Kovalev is taller, he longer. That I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But it's a lot of double standards anyway with this whole boxing shit, because John Boxing was on point when he said, how come people love to match make for us, but then they don't want to match make for other people? If you look at the 175 division, three of the title holders, if I'm not mistaken, are of Russian, Eastern European descent at the very least, or close to it. You got Bibble, you got the dude that knocked out Adonis Stevenson, and then you got Sergey Kovalev, then you got Arthur Beterbiev. You can't get none of them dudes to get in the ring with each other. Why are they not fighting? It's always the excuse. Yes, yes. Most of it, they all signed the top rank. I think with the exception of Sergey Kovalev, he's still with what's Kathy Duba's company, Main Events, but she's worked with top rank. None of those fights can get made. Bibble is with the Zone. I think they've been trying to get Sergey Kovalev and Bibble to fight for the last 2 years. But you don't see none of these so-called boxing channels saying that why can't they fight? But they love to matchmake for us. Sergey Kovalev don't want no smoke with Beterbiev. He don't want no smoke. Beterbiev been trying to get him in the ring. Then you got the other dude. He ain't trying to fight nobody. But once again, you don't hear nobody talking about how they should fight. But then you got everybody trying to matchmake for us. Yeah, they on Euro code. Oh, Brandon, I'm finna tear into these Pacquiao fans. They don't have no integrity. They don't have no integrity to call Manny Pacquiao and say, hey Manny, if you a man of God like you say you is, you would just take the fucking random drug test. But y'all getting a glimpse of how people really get down here. Nobody's calling this man out. Just as long as he beat Keith Thurman. Any means necessary. You seeing how what you seeing how people really get down. Like Donald Glover said, this is America. This is fucking America. You seeing the fuckery with this shit. Manny Pacquiao fans, they trying to come on my videos trying to ride like somebody give a fuck about them. Nobody don't give a fuck about them one way or another. They just mad because they hero and they God getting took to task. I'm doing what a lot of motherfuckers is scared to do. Cause like if you listen to Dante's video, you could tell that Dante had an issue with this. Like I keep saying, why the secrecy about drug testing for this fight? What's up, Anthony? Why the secrecy with Manny Pacquiao about the drug tests? I went to Vada's website. Manny Pacquiao ain't used Vada since that Brandon Rios fight. And that was a while ago. And if you remember, once again, go look at that Brandon Rios fight. Manny Pacquiao couldn't hurt Brandon Rios to save his life. Brandon Rios got hit with everything but the kitchen sink. I'm talking about he got hit flush, and Manny Pacquiao never hurt him in that fight. Never went down, never dropped him, because he took random drug tests for that fight. But then Brandon Rios gets stopped by Timothy Bradley and Danny Garcia. Y'all got to do the math. Y'all gotta put this shit together. Go watch that Brandon Rios fight. That's the only fight that Manny on record used VADA. And Brandon Rios took his shots like ate his shots like they was Tic Tacs. Never heard him in the fight. Once. So now all of a sudden he got the Bruce Lee body. And if he go into this fight and all of a sudden he dropped Keith Thurman multiple times, keep in mind Keith Thurman has never been put on his ass. And all of a sudden a 40-year-old man put Keith Thurman on his ass, and y'all buying into this shit. Cause like I said, I ain't one of these motherfuckers that's finna talk that fake shit because I'm mad at Keith Thurman because he didn't fight this dude or he didn't. I don't give a fuck about that. And it's so funny. Manny Pacquiao has got away with this drug testing shit. Now it's funny. He accused Marquez of using something, but Marquez passed his drug test. He accused Marquez when Marquez flatlined his ass. They was quick to that's funny how Manny was trying to hint that Marquez cheated, but then Marquez don't have a history of being tied to anything. And the funny part about it is Marquez actually had a higher knockout ratio than Manny Pacquiao did. If you want to get technical, I know this boxing shit. Yeah, Marquez flatlined his ass. Nah, what happened was he fought that dude so many times he knew what type of flaws. Manny Pacquiao, he walked right into that punch. Yeah, I know. That was one of the happiest days of my life when I seen Manny Pacquiao hit the canvas face first, like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. That was like the happiest day of my life. Yeah, he was like, damn, when he was getting that smelling sauce applied to him, aka he probably like he must be on something. Nah, you walked and you ran into the punch. If you he Marquez threw that punch as Manny Pacquiao was lounging in, and Manny Pacquiao's face was wide open, and he bowed. It was a flush shot, and he went down like a ton of bricks. But like I said, ain't that about a bitch? And he's not, yeah. Oh, he's not getting up. Roy, Roy was like, he ain't getting up. Jim Lampley probably was about to cry in the background. Oh, hey, Dre, what's up, man? Glad you here, man. Yeah, I know, a lucky punch. That you, I mean, and Manny Pacquiao went out of their way to discredit Marquez. Oh, it was a lucky punch. Oh, he might have been on something. Same thing with Floyd. Oh, he wouldn't stay still. You ain't supposed to stay still. Fuck you talking about, dude? He kept moving. You supposed to move. Well, you kept moving. you kept. Well, you kept moving from Floyd then. So you ain't making. He kept moving. He kept moving. He, I thought I wanted. He wouldn't stand still. The fuck you talking about, dude? Dude, but still, what the fuck you talking about? He kept moving. You supposed to move. What you supposed to like? Oh, and I ain't need to be able to hit you. Could you stand still? Like, dude, what are you talking about, dummy? That I mean, he really played himself when he said that shit. Then he come out there an hour later with his Walmart cast. Motherfucker was throwing punches through with both his hands throughout the fight. You never heard him say, "Oh, my shoulder hurt." Only thing that was hurt was his pride. That's the only thing. Hey, that's the only thing that was hurt. His fucking pride from him getting schooled by Floyd and his ass crying on the plane home back to the Philippines. Yeah, even Max Kellerman with his hating ass was talking about, you thought you won. What? What? That was classic. And then after that happened, that's when you had all these clowns just because Manny Pacquiao said he won. Then you had all these clowns making these fake ass videos talking about slow motion and all that bullshit. If you watch the fight in slow motion, Manny still got his ass whooped. So you can watch it upside down, you can watch it in slow motion, you can watch it with the TV tipped, and with 3 shots of Hennessy, the results gonna be the same. He got schooled by Floyd, and that's just the bottom line. And he didn't have those Bruce Lee abs then. Now all of a sudden, like I said, he looking like Bruce Lee from Enter the Dragon and shit, and then motherfuckers ain't posed to question him and shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was well prepared for the Matisse fight because he didn't have no testing. And y'all got to ask yourself something. Why hasn't he into the Matisse fight? Why did he go all that time without getting a knockout? His last knockout was recorded before the Matisse fight. Was recorded like in 2009 or something. 2009 when he fought Miguel Cotto, and that fight was suspicious. He could. I watched that fight. He just couldn't hit Floyd because Floyd was too elusive for him. Dre, like I said, talking to fucking Pacquiao fans is like a waste of time, man. It's like talking to Chrissy from Three's Company. They just ain't gonna comprehend, or they don't want to comprehend. Yeah, I know what happened to. No, let me tell you guys what's gonna happen. Manny Pacquiao is gonna try to fight Amir Khan, and that's gonna be it. He already said he not fighting Crawford, which is a duck, and he not fighting Spence, which is a duck. He never had no intentions on fighting Crawford. There was plenty of opportunity for him to fight Crawford. He didn't want the fucking fight. Just like he don't want to fight Errol Spence. He don't want to fight Errol Spence. All that shit about he want all the smoke. He ain't fight no fucking that man ain't fight no fucking Errol Spence. Just like Canelo, I'm just convinced Canelo do not want to fight Chalo or Oscar. It's either Oscar, the WBC, Canelo, or all three of them. They do not want to fight Chalo. It's pathetic. Yeah, he didn't want to get in there. Yeah, I like saying that. I always, yeah, he all three of them. He didn't. I think all three of them is in on that shit. Yo, what's up, man? Nah, it's all three of them. In the words of Baby, all three of them. And I'm not putting no respect on Manny Pacquiao's name. He don't deserve. What's up, Ronald? Nah, I ain't putting no fucking respect on Manny Pacquiao's name. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not putting. I'm serious as fuck. Appreciate y'all being here though. Real talk, man. Appreciate that. Well, you already know what's gonna happen. I hope the funny part about it is I still think Keith Thurman probably gonna knock his ass out. But like I said, if Manny Pacquiao throw like 900 punches in this fight, and all of a sudden he had his superhuman strength, and Keith Thurman get dropped like 5 times and shit, you already know what's up. Hey, Phantom, at least you keeping it 100. I would even the playing field too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You right. You right. What's up, Mark? Phantom, you hit the nail right on the coffin. I do think he should even the playing field up since the Nevada State Athletic Commission is hiding something from us. But you know what? Hey, I'll put it to you this way, Phantom. I'm gonna do some digging next month because I'm going to that fucking fight. And I don't care if they kick my ass out of the media room or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna ask some questions. And I'm gonna jam Freddie Roach's ass up. I may go without no press credentials, so I could really can go in. One thing about me, I've been doing this for a while. I know where I know where they be at, so I can get interviews. But I'm a jam Freddie Roach's ass up. If not Freddie Roach, I'll settle for Boo Boy. Now watch when I get Boo Boy and start asking him about drug testing. Watch his English get horrible. Watch his English don't be too good. What? Watch. Watch. Watch his English. Watch his English. Watch his English go. For real. Huh? Well, fam, I mean, just make sure you stay tuned because I'm going live right after the fight. So we'll talk about it, but let me get out of here because I know Trill Talk gonna start in a minute. We'll continue this later on.